But actually what brought me here basically was when I retired, Mr. Blea, former superintendent, asked me to come on board and be principal of the JHR Elementary School. That was a great experience. I had never been an elementary principal. Working with the little kids was fantastic. I mean, the only thing I didn't like about that was having them hug me all the time and put jelly and peanut butter and stuff on my clothes. But you know, but it was fun. It was really fun. It was a great opportunity to just be really in contact. And sometimes it's part of destiny. You know, you come full circle, because when I was a teacher in Bernalillo, I love working with the students. Come full circle and meet with the kids. It was a great opportunity to kind of get like a reassurance and kind of validate that education is important.
So you've been in the classroom, and now you're at the other side in school administration. How do you think your classroom experience will help you be a better leader as a superintendent?
Because that is the focus. The primary reason we're here in our business of education is the focus is student success. We're all about the students. Every student counts. And that becomes important. It's not just one or two students or a few students or just accentuate different parts of the program, but every student is successful. And that's our assurance, is that to ensure that every student coming through our district, you know, has the opportunity for success.
How do you think you can help kids succeed in light of that?
The stigma, I think, is really important. You know, we have to kind of breach that stigma in West Michigan Public Schools. They have received a bad rap for many, many years, and I think it's important for us to kind of to market that, market, you know, more positive, you know, more of a symbolic way of projecting that we know we're in the business of education and we're doing some great things. This show, for example, in fact, this show, when we talked about this early on, I wanted a show like this and to partner up with Northern Municipal College, because we have a mutual investment, you know, in terms of looking at our demographic population. So the show is this show, hopefully, for example, they're going to promote this show, and it's called the Spotlight for a reason. I mean, the Spotlight is I want to spotlight all the different successes that we have in our district. And that's how I think we're going to start to break that stigma, is accentuating the positive, you know, the positive, and putting it out there so the public can see that we're doing some great things.
That is important, and I like your idea of spotlight, because light doesn't always fall on the positive things that are happening.
Well, you're welcome. You know, and going back to I guess the term spotlight becomes important. You know, you know, we want to showcase and you know, put light on the entire educational programs that we're doing. And we're not just about education. You know, you've been in the business for a long time. You know, it's about being a lifelong learner. You know, what do we expect our students to do besides going through a K through 12, you know, public educational setting? Well, the expectation is lifelong learning. So when they leave the institution, you know, that basically they can take something with them that becomes, you know, impacting their whole life. You know, Stephen Covey is one of my favorite authors. He wrote a book called The Seven Habits of Successful you know, People. And his son went on to write another book about teens, The Seven Habits of Successful Teens. And we did a lot in working with teenagers. But, you know, the 7 habits basically is qualifying what we need to be, you know, and there's all the characteristics that we believe in. And that's, you know, to me, the belief system is really important. We have a vision statement, and we have a mission statement, and we have a strategic plan in the schools. We have an educational plan for student success. Those are all important, you know, requirements. But what is really the belief system is we want kids to become lifelong learners.